Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? Sound off in the chat. Smash the like button on your way in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? I forgot what I usually do after the music stops. Take my headphones off. I'm so overworked and like heat stroke today. It's ridiculous. Hey, I'm still alive though. That's what counts. I am still alive. The beard is still growing. I have been asked by one person how much it would cost for me to shave the beard. I told them 10 grand. Actually, I think I said I could get away with 69,420 or 6,942. I think I can get away with that. But my family might kill me. My fiance said 500,000 or something, like some ridiculous number, 100K. I was like, really? You wouldn't do it for like 50? But anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Guys, Bitcoin chilling 105,558 and 25 cents, depending on what chart you look at. Looks good. 105,497 over here. Let's refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. Glad to see that the market doesn't move while I'm working. Okay, we got 105, 185. Okay, and then way down below. Actually, let's go to this one first. 104, 796. And then one more down below. Oops, why is that bluish? Interesting color. And then the very bottom of this row, at least, 104, 173. Okay, and then up top, there's a couple of interesting areas. 106, 3 or 430, 106, 430. And then above that, we got 106,819. And then we got a chunk up here. I'm going to start, yeah, that's 30 million, 107,286. And then the very top part of that, I guess, yeah, 22 million, 107,986. Let me ask you guys a question. You're outside, it's like really hot out, like sweltering, disgusting. You're working, you're sweaty, your like internal body temperature is higher than normal for like hours afterwards. What do you eat or drink to cool off? Like, what is instant relief for you? Today I had a Pepsi, ice cold Pepsi, and oh my gosh, it was so good. But I usually go for like lemonade or pink lemonade. Even pink lemonade is even better. Sometimes I'll get like just a little quart or whatever, the little carton of Minute Maid, and I just inhale it on the job site. Ice cream's okay. If the ice cream truck shows up and I'm on a job site, I'm knocking people out of my way. People think I'm crazy, but it's ice cream on a job site. It's pretty sick. Anyways, Bitcoin 105,481 and 48 cents, down 0.36% on the day. ETH is down 0.53% on the day. We got a pump chop kind of scenario going on right here, which we've seen play out. Pump chop, pump chop, pump dump. I don't know, what do we got? Pump chop, pump chop. What is that even a thing? Am I making stuff up? I guess this is the only one that really makes sense. This one's kind of a downtrend, and this one's kind of an uptrend. Interesting to see. Dave's waving. What's going on, Dave? What's going on, Mr. Roberts? What's going on, Dixie? What's going on, Tom? Select Goat? And what's going on, Dremmer? Sol is down 0.64% on the day as well, getting a little pullback, rejection off of the upper trend line of our previous trend. We did find our support at 152, but it does seem to be continuing down at this moment. If it breaks 152, then we're looking at the purple trend line around 143. So we'll keep an eye on that, see where it goes. RSI potentially bouncing off of whatever this moving average is. RSI base moving average. Total 3 up 0.25% on a day. Looking good. I kind of like it. Not a lot. See, normally I can like justify the moves with what has happened below, but I can't anymore because there's no M-shape rise right here. So I guess this would be a complete deviation right here. This dump as well, because that's supposed to be a pump. It's definitely becoming an interesting observation. Maybe I'm just making something of nothing, but that's what I'm pretty sure that's literally what science does. So total 3 looks decent. Overall uptrend continues. We're looking good. ADA is down 0.44% on the day. We had our little potential inverse head and shoulders thing that didn't quite break. Resistance at 69.97. We're getting some red candles, but we're getting some nice wicks at the bottom of them as well. Our momentum wave is a little on the higher side. RSI is literally sitting right in the middle, so it could go either direction at this point. SNEK is up 0.62% on the day, looking good. Slowly rising. It's back above 27. 30 is my really big point of contention. I want to see it get back above that before I get too bullish. It does, however, look very indicative of this huge spike down recovery. And it is still technically a higher low. So, Mr. Roberts said total 3 is trying. I agree. Tyler said seen. Nice. I don't know what that means. How you doing, Tyler? Happy Tuesday. XRP is up 2.53%. XRP's been kind of performing today, a little bit of a show off. Broke above 217.97, broke above 222, and is now testing 228. If it can't break above that, then 222 is our next target. And if it does break above 228, then 250 is our target. Tom Selkscoat said SNEK going to 0 copium. I don't think so. I think going to 0 is crazy. That's a crazy thing. SNEK going to 0. Just for the record, I told y'all to buy at like the Pico bottom of SNEK. I bought down here. I bought at launch. Nobody listened to me. So, I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta be a little patient, be a little have a little bit of conviction. Tyler said, "Well, if you read the whole chat, you would know, you little bitch." What? Oh, I actually literally didn't see that. Wait, go back to total 3. I thought I seen something. Okay, my bad. Total 3. What did you see? Now I gotta wait 10 minutes for the chat to catch up, so let me just sit here and play with myself. See if my chai latte is cooled off enough for me to sip. This is such a bad summertime drink. I'm learning that very slowly. Ooh, Tom Felix said I love talking trash on SNEK. JJ gets JJ fired up. You guys have seen me fired up like twice, and one of the times was a scammer. The other time was somebody getting like a little too little too cocky about Richard Hart, which is fucking cringe. Shoot, I swore within the first 15 minutes. Dang it. Oh, God, this is so good. I said it was a bad summer drink. I don't care though. It's so delicious. In case you guys are unaware, I'm waiting for Mr. Tyler to figure out what the hell it is that he saw in Total 3. He's got 2 more seconds. He said something with the middle of the fractal looking like the whole chart. What? What? Don't zoom out. Oops. I just did. Don't zoom in or out. I literally just did. Damn. Tom Selleck's goat. 3 times Neil Druckmann. That one's fair. That one's fair. I said don't zoom in or out, and then I literally did it as soon as he said that. Like as he was saying it. He's probably typing it when I did it. Oh, that's so great. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you for being here. This is the Tyler episode, where Tyler tries to figure out how to say words in the chat and convey an opinion or an idea. It's interesting stuff. We're experimenting today. Yeah, Neil Druckmann. I could do like hour-long. I'll draw on Discord. Okay, see, now that's why I didn't want to go back. Now he's gonna draw it and send it to me in Discord. Anyways, HBAR's up 0.2% on the day, looking good. Is it though? I don't know. It looks like it's projecting off of an imaginary line at 17.5 maybe. There's a little kid trying to take their scooter up. There's a little step in my sidewalk. And I saw somebody step in front of my work van and stop. I was about to go out that fucking window. I don't know why I'm on edge right now. Mr. Robert said JJ random comment here. But did you ever check out Austrian versus Keynesian economics? It's so relevant then, still, and forward. No. No, I have not. I've checked out modern monetary theory. And that's about it. I like to write really mean things about Gary Gensler on Twitter. God, what's wrong with me? I'm a 32-year-old man. Leave the guy alone. He's clearly miserable. HBAR, 17, 19, not doing a whole lot. It found support at 16.4. If it breaks through 17.8, then 18.5 is in the cards. Is this a higher low? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, is this the breaking of the higher low trend, or is this like what's? I don't know. I'm not an economist. SWE is down 2.72% on the day. Not looking too hot. SWE is not. We got a little temporary trend line at 325. Doesn't seem to be holding above that though. Struggling. It really is struggling. If SWE breaks below 3, then 275 is in the cards. There's still, it didn't really set up a lot of points of interest even now in this gigantic zone where it blew up. It just kind of like there's very small points of interest, which is why there's huge gaps in between them, and why every time it gets down here it like stops like a rock because there's so much support down here. It's crazy. We got to kind of do that up here, I think. Plus, they need to stop having whatever the heck problem they just had with CETUS. They're like a liquidity protocol. You can't have a liquidity protocol problem. That's like the biggest problem to have. Ondo is down 0.25% on the day. It is actually sitting right above 84.84, which is great. If it holds above that and breaks above 90, then 95.35 is my big point of bullish or bearish on Ondo specifically. If it holds above 95.35, then in my opinion, the potential for decent upside is tremendously larger than what it is right now. It was oversold for a hot second when it hit 80. As of right now, it's just chilling, waiting. Momentum wave overbought, RSI sitting right in the middle. So chart's looking pretty decent on the 4-hour. Aerodrome down 1.29% on the day. A little rejection at 55. Nice bounce at 50 though. Beautiful psychological number right there. Hopefully it gets break above 55.8 and heads for 60. Otherwise, we're going back down to 50 and probably breaking that, going to 48. I think I called this bear flag target 45. So if that plays out, then I don't know. I get to brag a little bit more. Like anybody gives a crap. Let's go check pin link for Mr. Tyler. Pin link is down 3.14% on the day, which is literally pi. Very interesting. Oh, it did break below our blue trend line. Interesting. This is the first time it's broken below that since inception. Conception? I don't know. Since April. April, it established a trend line. May, and we're now in June, and we are officially breaking below the trend line. We'll see if it's fake out or not. Overall, that trend line could be very easily voided. As long as we stay in our purple little box, and I'll be happy. Mr. Roberts said modern monetary theory and Keynesian are very close to the same. Both suck. Both rely on government to regulate markets. Austrian method is a solid solution. Interesting. I might have to check that out if I remember. I like modern monetary theory because it just makes sense, and it makes you think even further. The whole idea of inflation and stuff like that. If that's like a fabrication, a lot more things start to make sense, because if they make it seem like the money is scarce and there's not enough, and we got to print more, and like inflation is going to be a concern, like they do all of these things to make it seem like the money market's so sensitive and so I don't know, paper thin and weak and weird, and then they make you think that the money's like more valuable for that reason or something like that. They basically like build this whole entire idea around this bunny money, and then we all fall for it, because why would anybody fabricate such ridiculous problems to have? And then we spend our money scarcely, and we stay in like lower and middle class, and we're just happy for the rest of our lives. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird to think about. It really is. Render broke below $4. It's currently trading at $3.87. It is down 2.22% on the day. Not looking too hot, honestly. $4 was my continue to be bullish point, but the fact that we broke below it just now is a little bit sad. Spooky. But we'll see where we go. If we hold 374 again, then I'll be a little bit happier. But as of right now, we're kind of plummeting with a 5% candle towards that support. So we'll see if we break it or not. JShear 2.0 said, yo, I missed the family. What's good, everyone? What's going on, JShear? Happy Tuesday. Even though we hate Tuesdays. Polkadot is down 0.24%. Polkadot's been like holding up well lately. It's kind of weird. High or low kind of scenario playing out beautifully. I don't know. We got a little rejection at 421. If it breaks above that, great. If not, then we're probably coming back down to 4. For another liquidity grab retest and a continuation. You guys never gave me your summertime secrets. What do you drink or eat to cool off, to decrease your internal body temperature? Because I need help. CAS is down 2.18% on the day. It did lose that. Once it lost that double-digit zone, it was a little depressing. It broke below 9.7, and it bounced at 8.2, which is great. So if it continues to the upside, it's weird that points of confluence seem to be the genuine thing where prices react. And it's not 100%, but it's pretty damn close. It's probably like 70 to 80%, which is very impressive considering how the market usually goes. Yeah, CAS, if it holds 82, great. If not, 76 is in the cards. Tyler said Discord. Let's go see what he's got. Okay. I think I see it. I think that's what we've described before. So Tyler's saying that this right here is this. And this right here is this. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we've looked at. And then this is where it deviates a little too much. And then this, so I don't know, maybe, well, maybe this is this whole thing right here. Maybe that's what this is. And then this is that? No. I don't know. Maybe that's the whole thing right there. Maybe this is this. No, this? Yeah, let's call it that. Okay, I got it. I don't know what I'm looking. I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is this, basically. Right? This is just, let's just say that that's where it deviates. I don't care anymore. We could chop and dump and then pump. That'd be sick. We could just pump. That'd be even sicker. Imagine if we just did the banana curve, the banana zone kind of thing. That'd be way better than whatever the heck the fractal was trying to do. Don't recouple, please. All right, where were we? Avalanche. Avalanche is down 1.19% in the day. Broke above 20. Looking good. 21.11 right now. Rejection 21.5 maybe. Support at 21. And then break above 22 would be bullish. But as of right now, looks good for a continuation. This and this look very similar. Volumes lackluster. RSI looks good. Momentum wave looks looks a little. Momentum wave looks okay. Tyler said you didn't even notice the other thing. What's the other thing? Oh, I actually didn't notice that. That's funny. All right. Tom Selexfield said, "Bro's just drawing squiggly lines." I mean, that's all TA is. If we're being real for a second, people get mad when I say that, but it's true. Avalanche looks good. Chainlink up 0.36% on the day. We get a nice little touch of our purple trend line. We discussed all of this yesterday. Kind of similar to what has happened here. The pump, chop, shakeout, pump, chop, shakeout. Literally textbook technical analysis. Doge is down 0.97% on the day. Kind of same thing here. Pump, chop, shakeout, pump, chop, shakeout. We'll see if she continues. Break above 20 would be awesome. Otherwise, 17.8 is our next support level. Polygon Matic Pole down 1.51% on the day. Currently trading at 21.53. Break above 22 would be great. Otherwise, 20 is our support. We got less than 1 minute to the daily close. Near looks cool. And Chili's looks great. Silver, a little bit pumpy. Market strategy, a little bit pumpy. DXY, a little bit choppy. NASDAQ, pumpy. SP, pumpy. For some reason, stocks continue to outperform Bitcoin. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. The daily close contest is going to commence in 41 seconds. So get your guesses ready, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we got a green dot back here on the 1 minute time frame. Interesting stuff. All right, let's get our little window open. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses ready for the daily close contest. Oh boy. Mr. Robert said, JJ, gents, check out the Bitcoin coin from Kitco. 1 ounce coin, same price as bullion. I know trading Bitcoin for gold is silly, but I want that B. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Happy Tuesday. Bitcoin 105, 332 and 92 cents. I literally was telling my fiance the other day and my daughter, I was like, would it be dumb if if I got a gold bar, just 1 ounce of gold, and they're like, no. And I don't know if they know how much money that costs. Because I think if I told them, they would change their mind. Mr. Tyler coming in with 105, 420, 69. Nice. Tom Selleck's goat. Coming in a guess of 105, 300. Guys, in order to participate in today's daily close contest, you have to tell me what you do to cool down during the summer. Food or beverage. You can't be like, go swimming or take a cold shower or something. Food or beverage. What's your go-to? Tom Selleck's goat said, bro, buy gold stocks. Where are you going to sell that gold bar when you want actual value? There's like a million jewelry shops that give you spot for it. I only know because I've sold silver at these places, and they give you the spot price. Sometimes I'll try to haggle you down, but you just tell them no. Otherwise, you can fuck off and take your shit elsewhere. But they want it because they can pump the shit out of the price themselves and sell it for way more by making it into jewelry. We got a guess from Mr. Robbers. 105, 621. Tom Selleck's goat said something absolutely ridiculous that I refuse to acknowledge. Did you guys ever see that video of that kid? That kid in school, and he's sitting in his chair, and he's like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And they're like, say it. And he goes, I don't care that you broke your elbow. It was fucking brutal. What a legend. Dude, I don't have any ice cream or anything. You know what I do have? So Del Monte makes this, it's called citrus salad. And it's literally just like oranges and grapefruit slices in like juice. Oh my gosh, it's so good, dude. You eat the oranges and grapefruit slices. And I hate grapefruit, but I love this stupid thing. So my fridge is a little colder than normal. And I put this Del Monte juice now, because I ate all the shit out of it, underneath the vent from the freezer where the freezing cold air comes in, unintentionally. And I go to pull it out and drink some of the juice because it's delicious. And it's frozen. And I was like, whoa. It's like a slushie. So now, me being the non-drinker that I am, want to make a mixed drink with it. Because it looks like it would be delicious. A mixed drink with like a citrus slushie. I don't know, man. I'm kind of going wild with it. Guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. We got 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in. Cody said, sup, friends? What's going on, Cody? Happy Tuesday. We got 10 people watching. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Super duper chill Tuesday. It is. Bitcoin currently trading at 105, 374, and 74 cents. What's crazy is this is probably the easiest daily close contest to win, and nobody's participating. Mr. Robert said gold bars equals no capital gains. Really? I did not. Oh, yes, that's true because it's cash. Duh. Wow. Good call, Mr. Roberts. I never would have thought of that argument. Jay Shear said in the Discord, if you don't see mine. All right, I'll go in the Discord. I got you, Jay Shear. Cool. All right, Jay Shear 2.0, 105, 56969. Nice, by the way. 21 seconds remaining on the clock. For anyone wanting to participate in the daily close contest, get your guesses in pronto. Cody, what do you do in the summer to cool off? Food and beverage. Like borderline heat stroke. You got whatever you want. What is it? And time's up for the daily close contest. Let's see. We got Mr. Roberts, 105, 621 even. Jay Shear 2.0, 105, 56969. Nice. Tyler Yetzer, 105, 420, 69. Nice. And Tom Selleck's Goat, 105, 300 even. Bitcoin currently trading at 105, 401 and 49 cents. We got 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining on the clock for the daily close contest. Since we only got 4 people, let's just put them on here, because that'll be cool. 105, 621. Did I sort these? Where did that just go? Whoa. Jesus, Mr. Roberts. I could do it like, I could have been doing it like this the whole time. 105, 569, 69. Although people guess really close to each other sometimes, so. And then we got 105, 420, 69. And last but not least, Tom Selleck's Goat, 105, 300. I think Tom Selleck's Goat's going to take it. Cool. Let's make them a different color. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the daily close contest has commenced. Bitcoin currently trading at 105, 408 and 2 cents. We got 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the clock until the daily close. Cool. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Yeah, this helps JJ math as well, because sometimes I do screw it up, which is really embarrassing. I feel so bad for Steve Harvey now. Because like, I feel awful when I screw up this stupid little YouTube contest. He screwed up like Miss America or Miss Universe or something crazy. Dang, and then he had to take the prize away from the girl that he said won? I'm sorry. I don't know if I would. I would make somebody else do it. I think I would leave. I had tarnished my reputation, but my reputation's already tarnished. I read the wrong freaking name. That's insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got precisely 2 minutes remaining on the clock for the Bitcoin daily close. Bitcoin currently trading at 105, 390 and 5 cents. Looking good. Tyler said we're going to pump to 105, 421. That'd be crazy. Delicious. I had so much Red Bull today, it's disgusting. Okay, 105, 390 and 5 cents. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. So far, Tom Selleck's Goat is in the lead. If it goes below 105, 300, though, then nobody will be in the lead, and I will win. Crazy times we live in. Crazy times indeed. Bitcoin 105, 367 and 93 cents. Interesting stuff. 60 seconds. And there it is. 60 seconds remaining on the clock for Bitcoin. Daily close. I find it crazy when it does that little skip at the very end. Like, it was about to close here, and then it went boop. It just closed right here, which is crazy. Here we go. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner, ladies and gentlemen. 105 at 364, 368 and 2 cents. Currently, Tom Selleck's Goat is in the lead. Mr. Tyler, close second place, but not quite. We need a significant pump within the next 32 seconds for Mr. Tyler to stand a chance. His guess is 105, 420, 69. Tom Selleck's Goat's guess is 105, 300 even. Bitcoin's price 105, 376 and 90 cents. 21 seconds remaining on the clock. Absolutely nothing happening at all whatsoever. Crazy stuff. 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin is 105,376.89. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT. 105,376.89. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for our winner, with a guess of 105,300 even. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, on your victory. Crazy times. 105,376.89. Wow, 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 wow. Go back to the 4-hour time frame. Spam the bananas in the chat for our victor, Tom Selleck's GOAT. Congratulations. We got pretty dang close to our weekly close of 104 for Aussie Con, by the way, as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm taking this off the screen. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, once again on your victory. Let me add you to the winner's Google Doc. What is today's date? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for our victor. Let's see. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT. All right. Can I get a drum roll, please? Tom said, gotta go, people. Have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 105,300 and an actual daily close of 105,376.89 on June 3rd, 2025. Tom Selleck's GOAT's prize is a regular hot dog with a S tier mustard and ketchup pattern. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, on your victory. I do believe that is a steamy bun as well, by the way. The glizzy itself may be steamy. Jury's out. Congratulations. Enjoy your prize. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Bitcoin getting a little bit green here. Very indicative of previous patterns. We get our big nasty pump, little baby dump, big nasty pump, little baby dump, big nasty pump. We'll see, we'll see. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, once again on your victory. Let's go through some news articles. All right. Inflation, according to Trueflation, has fallen to 1.84%. Categories driving the decline: education, health, utilities, and housing. Do you believe inflation will stay below 2%? It does not matter. If it gets below 2%, then the Fed needs to cut rates. This seems very much like something got tweaked for Powell to justify rate cuts finally. Tom Selleck's GOAT said solid ketchup and mustard distribution 100%. I mean, you gotta game recognizes game. That is a pretty A+ job. I'm not gonna lie. I try to do pretty good with my ketchup mustard whenever I do hot dogs. Like, I get pretty nerdy about it. I think my fiance thinks I'm crazy, but I'll literally be like really up in there with like a microscope and shit. Little micrometer, some marking paint, string line level, the whole 9 yards. I go crazy for my ketchup and mustard distribution. Anyways, President Trump says because of tariffs, our economy is booming. I don't disagree. Bank of Japan says their economy can't handle the impact of U.S. tariffs. Crazy. They might have to make a deal with us. Donald Trump Jr. says his family is all in on Bitcoin and crypto because they were debanked. Crazy as well. Brazil's President Lula says he's ready to negotiate a new trade deal with the United States. Cool, cool, cool. I think everybody has until tomorrow to figure out their trade deal things. Treasury Secretary Bessent says the Biden administration put crypto on the path of extinction. It's crazy to have these heavy hitter politicians mention crypto like every day. Kind of blows my mind. We got President Trump to hold trade talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping on Friday. Cool, cool, cool. Elon Musk slams Congress's new spending bill. And he's quoted saying, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." So that was kind of cute. Elon Musk says Congress is making America bankrupt. House Speaker Mike Johnson says Elon Musk is terribly wrong about the congressional spending bill. Well, no shit. President Trump's Truth Social files for Bitcoin ETF. Very nice. And this one, last one, kind of blew my mind. Intersect, apparently paying for advertisements. Intersect is a Cardano entity, essentially. And they're advertising for Cardano. This is the first time in my entire life that I have seen proper marketing for Cardano. Cardano has never done marketing before. They've been a top 10 blockchain with zero marketing. That's crazy. So that was the last news article there. Then we got our portfolios. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is still down $70. Not doing too hot. The Memecoin portfolio, I knew it was going to kick me out. I knew that was going to happen. The Memecoin portfolio is in profit, $31. Actually doing pretty dang good. Yeah, SNEK is not performing that well. And the narrative portfolio is up $142.64. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one gaming coin. VeChain is the only one that is down. It is down $9.41. Mana is up $2.13. Tau is up $33. Fetch is up $40, and Pepe's up $75. This portfolio just burying the competition. It's been pretty sick to watch. Let's refresh our liquidation heat map. Drummer said, "Shoot, I missed it. I had in my earphones. I was in the middle of a motor swap." Tom Salkscoat said, "Gotta get your PPM correct." Mr. Robert said, "Gotta bounce, JJ. Good people take care. Got some golf in the yard to mess with the kiddo." Nice. Take it easy, Mr. Roberts. I appreciate you for joining us. Guys, smash the like button. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. Even though we thoroughly despise Tuesdays here, we still try to make the best of it. As far as today goes, pretty decent for a Tuesday. Let's see, we got a little double bounce going on. 105, 185. Yeah, that's on there. And I think the rest of it's still relatively the same. Okay. Beautiful hot dog. We went through the charts relatively quick. Let's see how the altcoin market decides to react. Total 3 chilling. Potential green candle here. Oops, I did not mean to click that. What do I do? Total 2, we are officially back above 1.17. Huge news for Total 2. Let's go. Next stop, 1.32. Very nice. Very, very nice. See, I would have guessed that this was going to do the same thing that it just did, but right now it's pushing up, which this did not do, which means it's different. Interesting. Interesting stuff. All right. And total crypto market cap. Very similar, actually. Very, very similar. 3.27 trillion. Currently heading towards 3.38, which is another point of contention. If we can break above that, then we're looking pretty dang good. Right now we got a little bit of an MW formation. I kind of like it. Double top, rejection. Double bottom, pumpage. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And look at this. Pump, chop, shakeout. Pump, chop, shakeout. Pump, chop, shakeout. Can you ask for more evidence than total crypto market cap doing the exact same thing that we pointed out on every single chart? Come on. You could even make this argument. Are you ready? I'm about to make so many people mad. Are you ready? Pump, chop, shake out. Pump, chop. I mean, come on. Are we going to 5 trillion next? Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, let's see. Total 3, total 2, total 2. 1.17. This is the same exact thing. I don't know. Why should it break above 1.11 or 1.1? And then it chopped around, did kind of a little Batman thing right here. And then it just kind of started to go off and do its own thing. It almost looks like it came back for like a half midpoint liquidity grab, broke back above, and it's currently retesting, basically asking for permission to break above 1.32 next. If it is granted permission, then we're in for one hell of a ride for the remainder of the month. And the month just started. So, it's going to be a fun time. I mean, it's going to be a fun time regardless, but it has potential to be even more fun. Let's see. Yeah. Sol is an interesting one to me. Because it got right back into that range. But it's still... It almost looks like it's doing this on a smaller scale. You know what I mean? Quick Brunch said, yes, I hope for it to be extremely banana fun. 100%. Welcome, Quick Brunch. Smash the like button. Yeah, charts aren't doing a whole lot. Volume is very lackluster on all of these. Even XRP. XRP was a little more bullish than other stuff. All right. Yeah. Price isn't really doing a whole lot, to be completely honest. Everything looks like it's trying to make up its mind. Bitcoin dominance, 64.17. Not seeing a whole lot here. 107 soon. Not sure. It does look like we're in an uptrend. It just depends on how these next couple of candles decide to play out. Yeah, I don't know. We're turning red for now, but that can be short-lived, or who knows. We'll have to wait for an actual trend to establish for the day before we make up our minds, because judging this early after the daily close is usually a bad idea. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna call it for now. It's 14 after. Hopefully we get some violent, crazy move that requires me to get back on, but I don't really see anything happening today, at least. So, as always, ladies and gents, Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Smash the like button on your way out. Happy Tuesday and good night.